If you know me, you know I like movies. If you know me more, you know I believe film itself is an art form. And I believe that films hold a more significant role in our culture than just being simply entertainment. Films have been able to connect with millions of people across the world. It can be used to make political statements about war or religion, or as sort of a time capsule, a way to look back at a certain time and reflect, and as a way for someone to connect with different types of culture or people. And that's why there's no real question why the best and most regarded of our films should be preserved. Enter the National Film Registry. Established by the Library of Congress in 1988, the National Film Registry's sole purpose is to preserve America's film heritage, which includes classic films like Back to the Future or Taxi Driver, groundbreaking animation like Toy Story, Steamboat Willie, or What's Opera Doc, music videos like Michael Jackson's Thriller, and experimental films like A Computer Animated Hand or Eraserhead. There are some qualifications for a film to be inducted, however. According to the Library of Congress website, a film must be 10 years old and be in some way culturally or historically significant. For example, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs has been inducted for its initial enormous success and its achievement in being the first full-length animated feature. And something like Night of the Living Dead has been inducted because of its creation of an entire subgenre of horror. Something interesting about the National Film Registry, however, absolutely no television series have been inducted. The Library of Congress website states that the television programs are not prohibitive, so why aren't there any TV shows listed? Not even an episode of TV shows. Not a single one. Moving on. Despite it seeming like anything the least bit iconic could get selected for preservation, there are a few notable exclusions from the list, like Stand By Me, Terminator 2 Judgment Day, John Carpenter's The Thing, The Haunting, Scarface 1983, The Dark Knight, The Blair Witch Project, Office Space, A Few Good Men, Home Alone, They Live, Batman 1989, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and A Clockwork Orange. A lot of these films aren't up for preservation, and it's not like they haven't been on the table for more than 10 years. So it's up to people like you and me to try to get these films inducted. Like any system, it's not perfect. There are many inducted films that are still rather obscure and hard to find today. But with enough public demand, we can get these films released more often. Who really knows what will be here in 200 years? So if we want our films to be remembered, we're gonna have to work for it. Oh my god.